Let's take a look at problem number 12. This is simplifying a complex rational expression. So let's take a look at the steps on that. Simplifying complex rational expressions. Now our first step is to factor all the inner denominators. When I say inner denominators, you have fractions inside of a fraction. So the one that's inside the other one, we'll call that our inner. And it has its own denominator. Find the LCM of all the inner denominators and multiply everything by it. Now at this point, the fraction inside of the fraction, the complex rational expression, should be eliminated. And you'll have just a bunch of x's and maybe numbers and so forth. So we're going to factor the top and factor the bottom. And for cancel if necessary. Now these steps actually are a lot more meaningful if our problem is more complex. But we'll work with what we have. Guess we won't complain about it being too easy. Okay, so we got 5 over x plus 1 over 2x over 4 over 3x minus 3 over 4x. So we got 4 fractions inside the big fraction, and our inner denominators will be x, 2x, 3x, and 4x. Well, first step, factor all the inner denominators. Well, there's nothing to factor. Next step, figure out the LCM of all of them. If I look at the numbers first, 2, 3, and 4, and find the LCM of that, that would be 12. Now if I look at the x, I'm looking for the greatest number of x's in any single inner denominator. There's 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So the greatest number of x's in any single inner denominator is 1. So we'll have 1x. So our LCM is 12x, and we'll multiply everything by that. So multiply the 5 over x by it. We'll multiply the 1 over 2x by it. We'll multiply the 4 over 3x by it. And we'll multiply the 3 over 4x by it. When I say everything, I'm talking about everything separated by pluses and minuses. Okay. This x here cancels with that x. This x cancels with this x. This x cancels with this x. And this x cancels with this x. So the x's are all gone. Now number-wise, here we got 2 and 12. They're both divisible by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Down here I got 3 and 12. They're both divisible by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 12 divided by 3 is 4. And here I got 4 and 12. They're both divisible by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So up on top, let me see, we have 12 times 5, which gives us 60, plus 6 times 1, 6, over 4 times 4, 16, minus 3 times 3, 9. 66 on top, and down below gives us 7, and we can't simplify that any. Now again, we didn't get to do all these steps here. These are more geared if you have harder problems. So let's see which one this matches. 66 over 7, that's A. Let's check that, 12A.